The incident at AXA training ground, a turning point for Liverpool Football Club. In the world of football, the training ground is often seen as a sanctuary for players to hone their skills, bond with teammates, and prepare for the challenges ahead. However, the serene atmosphere of Liverpool's AXA training ground was shattered by an unfortunate incident that would send shockwaves through the club and its fanbase. This article delves into the events that transpired during that fateful day, exploring the implications for both the team and the players involved. Setting the scene, a routine day turned sour. Located in Kirkby, the AXA training ground serves as the heart of Liverpool Football Club's training regimen. With state-of-the-art facilities and a picturesque setting, it has been a place where many stars have been born. On an otherwise normal training day, the mood was upbeat, with players engaging in drills and friendly banter. The anticipation of the upcoming season loomed large, and the squad was eager to build on their previous successes. However, as the session progressed, tensions began to rise. The pressure of competition, combined with the desire to secure a starting position, often leads to heated exchanges. Yet, no one could have predicted that this particular day would escalate into a confrontation that would leave one star player, who had been a key figure for the club, storming out in anger. The altercation, a breakdown of relations. The incident began innocently enough, with a competitive drill designed to sharpen the players' skills. As teammates pushed each other to perform better, a seemingly minor disagreement arose between two players. What started as a verbal exchange quickly escalated into a more heated confrontation. Witnesses reported that the initial argument was fueled by frustration over a misplaced pass. The two players, known for their passionate approach to the game, exchanged barbs that soon turned personal. As the situation intensified, teammates attempted to intervene, but their efforts were in vain. The atmosphere shifted from camaraderie to hostility in a matter of moments. Despite the coaching staff's attempts to restore order, the altercation reached a boiling point. In a moment of impulsiveness, one player reacted physically, pushing the other, an act that sent shockwaves through the squad. The ensuing chaos drew the attention of everyone present, and it became clear that this incident was no mere squabble. The aftermath, a star player's departure. Amidst the turmoil, the player at the center of the confrontation, let's call him Player A, felt disrespected and isolated. Known for his talent and leadership qualities, Player A had always been a pillar of support within the team. However, the events of that day left him feeling betrayed by teammates he once considered friends. In a fit of anger, Player A decided to leave the training ground, making his way home in a visibly upset state. His departure raised concerns among teammates and coaching staff alike. The implications of such a reaction were profound, given his importance to the squad. Rumors began to swirl regarding his future at the club, igniting speculation among fans and pundits alike. Club reaction, immediate measures taken. In the wake of the incident, Liverpool's management team moved quickly to address the situation. The club released a statement emphasizing the importance of unity and respect within the squad. They acknowledged the incident but refrained from providing specific details, citing the need for privacy while addressing internal matters. Coaches held meetings with the players involved in the altercation, urging them to reflect on their behavior and the impact it could have on team dynamics. The goal was to foster a culture of understanding and promote healthy competition, rather than allowing personal grievances to detract from the team's objectives. Media frenzy, the story goes public. As news of the incident broke, media outlets quickly picked up the story, framing it as a significant crisis for Liverpool. Analysts debated the potential fallout, pondering whether this incident could derail the club's ambitions for the season. Fans took to social media, expressing their outrage and concern for Player A, while others criticized the club's handling of the situation. The media frenzy intensified as more details emerged. Speculation about the relationship between Player A and the other involved player dominated headlines, leading to a deeper examination of team dynamics. Questions arose about whether underlying tensions had been building for some time or if this was an isolated incident that spiraled out of control. The impact on team morale. As the dust began to settle, the incident inevitably affected team morale. Teammates were left grappling with feelings of guilt, confusion, and anger. The bond that had once united them was now strained, and the atmosphere at the AXA training ground shifted from one of camaraderie to unease. The coaching staff recognized the need for immediate intervention. Team-building activities were planned to help restore trust and communication among players. The focus was on creating an environment where players could express their feelings and concerns openly, fostering a sense of belonging. Player A's reflection, a journey of growth. In the days following the incident, Player A took time to reflect on what had transpired. He recognized that his reaction, while justified in the heat of the moment, could have lasting consequences. Rather than allowing anger to dictate his future, he sought guidance from mentors within the club, including former players who had faced similar challenges. Through self-reflection and discussions with coaches, Player A began to understand the importance of emotional control on and off the pitch. He realized that setbacks could serve as opportunities for growth, both as an individual and as a teammate. This newfound perspective would ultimately shape his approach to the game and his interactions with fellow players. The road to reconciliation. As Player A returned to training, he was met with mixed emotions from his teammates. While some were eager to move forward, others felt the weight of unresolved tension. Acknowledging this, Player A took the initiative to address the issue head-on. He organized a team meeting, where everyone was encouraged to share their feelings and experiences related to the incident. This gesture of openness was met with appreciation from his teammates. They recognized the courage it took for Player A to confront the situation and express his willingness to rebuild relationships. The meeting served as a turning point, allowing players to voice their concerns and work together towards reconciliation. Lessons learned: strengthening team dynamics. The incident at the AXA training ground ultimately became a catalyst for change within the squad. The club recognized the importance of fostering a culture of respect, trust, and accountability. Training sessions were adjusted to include workshops on communication and conflict resolution, equipping players with the tools they needed to navigate challenges both on and off the pitch. Moreover, the coaching staff emphasized the need for emotional intelligence in football. Players were encouraged to understand their emotions and those of their teammates, promoting a supportive environment where everyone could thrive. Moving forward, a renewed sense of purpose. As the season progressed, Liverpool faced a series of challenges, but the bond forged through adversity propelled them to greater heights. The incident at the AXA training ground became a distant memory, replaced by a collective commitment to success. Player A emerged not only as a talented footballer but also as a respected leader within the squad, having transformed a difficult situation into a valuable learning experience. The resilience displayed by the team demonstrated the power of unity. They navigated the ups and downs of the season with newfound determination, proving that even in the face of adversity, they could emerge stronger together. Conclusion: the power of teamwork and understanding. The unfortunate incident at the AXA training ground served as a reminder of the complexities of team dynamics in professional sports. While tempers may flare and tensions may rise, it is through understanding and communication that teams can overcome challenges. The journey of Player A and his teammates illustrates the importance of resilience, emotional intelligence, and the unwavering spirit of collaboration. As Liverpool continued to build on their successes, the lessons learned from that day remained etched in their minds, a testament to the fact that even the most trying experiences can lead to growth, unity, and ultimately, triumph on the pitch. Understanding the fallout, a player's reflection on team dynamics. In the world of sports, emotions often run high, and the camaraderie among teammates can sometimes be tested. Recently, a player walked out of a training session, expressing his disappointment over a situation that escalated into a confrontation. His feelings offer a glimpse into the complexities of team dynamics and the importance of conflict resolution. The incident. The player, whose identity remains undisclosed, voiced his concerns after witnessing a disagreement among teammates that quickly turned hostile. What began as a minor dispute could have been resolved through open dialogue but instead devolved into a physical altercation. This moment of conflict left the player feeling unsettled and frustrated. A call for understanding. In his remarks, the player emphasized that he felt bad for his teammates, who chose to engage in a fight rather than address their issues in a more constructive manner. He highlighted that such confrontations not only disrupt training but also jeopardize the team's unity and morale. In his view, the situation could have been handled, friendly, with a simple discussion to clarify misunderstandings. The impact on team dynamics. This incident raises important questions about how teams manage conflicts. Healthy teams thrive on communication, trust, and mutual respect. When conflicts arise, it's crucial for players to navigate their differences without resorting to aggression. The player's reflection underscores the need for fostering an environment where teammates feel safe to express their concerns and resolve disputes amicably. Lessons learned. Promote open communication. Teams should encourage an atmosphere where players feel comfortable discussing their feelings and grievances. Regular team meetings can provide a platform for addressing conflicts before they escalate. Conflict resolution training. Implementing conflict resolution strategies can equip players with the skills needed to handle disagreements constructively. Workshops and seminars on communication and teamwork can be invaluable. Encourage empathy. Players should be reminded to consider each other's perspectives. Understanding that everyone has different triggers and responses can help mitigate conflicts before they arise. Supportive leadership. Coaches and team leaders play a vital role in guiding their teams through conflicts. They should model appropriate behavior and intervene when necessary to de-escalate situations. Conclusion. The player's decision to walk out of the training ground speaks volumes about his values and commitment to the team's well-being. While it's easy to succumb to the heat of the moment, his perspective serves as a reminder that fostering a positive team culture requires effort from every member. By prioritizing communication and conflict resolution, teams can navigate challenges more effectively, ensuring that their focus remains on their shared goals and mutual support.